Namaste. Nowadays, one of the most commonly used words is negative energy. Everybody talk about negative energy. We'll get a positive energy when you see such a people. It will create such and such action of yours would create negative energy in this at your home or at your office like that. Negative energy and positive energy are one of the most um, talked about words, I would say. But is there anything called negative energy or positive energies in this universe? Absolutely not. You may think, why this lady is so sure about it, and what is the qualification for this lady to talk about it in an authentic manner? Why this lady is coming to the social media every day and doing such tongue exercises? I will tell you, I will just tell you a brief of my background to talk about such a uh, topic before we go to the actual topic. I am an electrical engineer, qualified BTech. After the 2 years, I have been teaching biomedical engineering in the vocational higher secondary education department in Kerala. Before that, we got a formal training in biomedical engineering from the government of Kerala itself. After that, around 10 years, I have been working for private sector, mostly on the IT sector. Then for 22 years I have been working with Kerala State Electricity Board. That's my, then I took voluntary retirement and turned into my passion of alternative medicines. And that is about my professional background. Uh, at home, I was born into the family of a indigenous medical practitioners family. My maternal grandfather, maternal uncle, everyone were practicing indigenous medicines at home. Maternal uncle was a government physician with the state of Kerala. So I have been watching and experiencing patients coming to our home early morning to take the herbal medicines, how they treat them, and we were also made a part in that. Actually, like the traditionally achieved knowledge, we were also made into a part, and automatically those knowledge about plants and medicines came to us naturally when we were born and brought up in that environment. And definitely I had a flair for that. I have been thoroughly and carefully observing those whatever incidents going around, how do they treat their patients, what are the herbs being used in every situation, like that, how and the preparations of medicines also, and they were referring ashtanga hridayam mainly for the preparations. So but I didn't go to an MBBS or BAMS course because I hated uh, dissecting frogs and cockroaches during my higher secondary. So uh, maybe that was the destiny. What was destined for me was engineering. I took engineering and electrical engineering. I took the career. Then in the during my professional life also, I have been studying various other alternative medical techniques such as naturopathy, uh, reiki healing, nadi vigyan, and so many such things from renowned gurus on that area. And later I decided that I should go to I should choose my passion itself as my uh, profession, or after retirement, or like that. Then coming to our main topic of negative energy, positive energy, like that. As an electrical engineer, I can authentically tell that there is nothing like negative energy, but some forces are there, but it cannot be addressed as negative energy or positive energy, because those who have studied uh, physics at least up to the level of the higher secondary education, knows what is the difference between a vector quantity and a scalar quantity. In such a way, when we look at the current, electrical current or bioelectricity, there is electrical current. It's a vector quantity. Voltage is a vector quantity. But when we look at the power, I square R or V square by R or IR is the formula to get power. It's a scalar quantity because it comes V square, I square or V into I. Two vector quantities multiplied together becomes a scalar quantity. Then again power, when we measure energy, it is I square R into H into the time, that is power into time is energy. It's again a scalar quantity. So there is nothing called a negative energy or positive energy. And what we can do is, why I am explaining all these things in detail is, those who are watching this should understand that you should not be worried about negative energy or you don't have positive energy like that. You can yourself make that energy into a, I would say it's a creative energy or destructive energy you can call. Whatever energy you have in yourself or in your environment, you can convert it yourself to a creative energy, not to a destructive energy. How is it possible? In fact, we should understand that it is the flow of that current. Even when we are taking an ECG of a heart patient, we would say normally there is a variation. What is that variation? That you might have seen the graphics going like this, like that. There is a variation, they would say. That is, there is a normal harmonious flow of energy, a flow of bioelectricity in our body for a healthy person, for a happy person. When that flow of current, flow of bioelectricity, or we would say the cosmic electricity, the flow of cosmic electricity, when it deviates from its that proposed path, or it's there is a from its harmonious path, we call it as there is a variation. It is not negative energy, in fact, due to the variation in the orientation of the so-called calm, productive or constructive or creative energy, or the positive bioelectricity or cosmic electricity. There are certain problems. So what we have to do is, we should orient it in its proper manner so that the outcome, what is the outcome? The power or the energy or the outcome of our activities should turn creative or constructive. That is what we have to do. There are so many techniques. I am a certified Reiki healer also. Reiki means cosmic energy. And how to convert this negatively flowing or destructively flowing electricity or cosmic electricity, we can reorient it. That is a certain. Those are certain. There are certain kriyas or activities or practices which makes this disoriented or scattered energy into oriented energy. Scattered flow or scattered actions of those current or voltage or energy, whatever it is, we can orient it, reorient it, make it creative and constructive. There are certain methods. There are certain psychological methods like meditation, like that. Then in the yoga stream itself, there are Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha and Anandamaya Kosha. All these levels, all these 5 levels, we can make orientation, or we can reorient our bioelectricity so that the outcome is creative or constructive. Annamaya Kosha means we control our food and beverages intake. Then pranamaya kosha means we are doing the certain pranayama or breathing exercises. Manomaya kosha, we do meditation or think in positive manner, or just throw out our negative thoughts like anger, fear, envy, grudge, etc., and replant our positive thoughts like love, compassion, like that. Then next is Vijnanamaya Kosha. That is the level at which we are acquiring knowledge about how we practice all this, or what are the basic reasons of disorientation or scattering of this body electricity or cosmic electricity, cosmic power, and we thoroughly understand it and then practice. That is how we can reach the Anandamaya stage, or Anandamaya situation, or blissful state, we would say. So please understand that whenever you hear the term, or next time when you are about to refer the term like negative energy or positive energy, please understand that there is no negative energy, no positive energy. Cosmic energy is always constructive, creative, or it can be sometimes it turns to destructive or scattered energy. So these are the just a brief outcome overview of this energy concept of energy. One thing we have to understand is we can ourselves, if we decide that we want a positive output, we want a creative life, we want an oriented life, if we decide it, we can ourselves make it. Sometimes you will have to go for the help of a knowledgeable person or a learned person, but study it from them, practice it. You can definitely turn your life into a creative one. There will not be scattered energy or disoriented energy. I pray that everybody's life be a creative one. Be happy. Loka samstha sukhina bhavantu.